I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
All right. So this will not take forever because I'm going to import a character. I'm going with my elf. Yep, that is... Let me just make sure I like the... Yep, so this is... I think I'm gonna change. Let's see. I think I'm just changing the color on the scar on the tattoos. Yep, that's the one I want. Yep, there we go. We're going to do a lovely metallic blue. Just get... All right. Thanks for the follow, Winter. Appreciate it. All right. Otherwise, yep, I pretty much... That's how I want to keep. So we're going to accept changes. All right. So what we are going to change is, I think, yep, we're going to be a rogue. I usually play this game as a mage, but I really want to do a rogue build and kind of see. And for a faction, I am gonna gotta go for a Grave Warden because that's what you first play in Origins, and I do love me some Grave Wardens, and I think a lot of the flavor stuff that comes in for this game. There's a lot of special people say different things and stuff like that. So yeah, Super Liz, I don't blame you. So, but I will say mage is very, especially if you play as an orb and dagger mage, it is so much like a rogue, and it is definitely fun. So yeah, I suggested to Pandora, Warden, Mage, and Elf. Good friend of mine actually did the work and has a whole spreadsheet of which combinations give you either the most unique dialogue or the most people commenting on it, or different things that happen. And she had found out that Warden, Mage, Elf gives you the most unique things. And that sadly, human is always going to be the least because they're just the neutral choice. Warrior gave you the least amount for that. And then for faction, Lords of Fortune really kind of got screwed. So yeah, that was kind of if you want the blandest playthrough, that's kind of what you did. So, all right, so shield against the knight. You're going to select that faction. All right. So I will say, typically I play on either Keeper or Storyteller, but I'm going to push myself and I'm going to try just the general adventure, and we will see how I do with this. So hopefully I don't get too irritated, and I'm also okay with turning down the difficulty if I like get super frustrated. And Winter is apparently an undercover Darkspawn instigator, so yeah, Super Liz, Orban Dagger was so much fun. I like that way better than a staff mage. So enjoy it and go with it if that's what you feel like you enjoy doing. All right, so I know, trying to be shocked. We're gonna do first name Zan. So, and I think this is.
Time to get to
Yep.
work.
I love both of them, but I mean, I love me some Erika Ishii, so we are gonna do that. All right. Ooh, wait. Almost forgot to customize our Inquisitor. So, all right. So our Inquisitor, we are going to edit. Yep, she's gonna be a female elf. We're gonna customize her. This should not take me very long, so just so you know, the very first thing I always change is the hair, because that helps me figure out what I want the rest to look like. So we're gonna change the hairstyle. And also, sadly, no mods because I'm playing on a PlayStation. So I don't get any of the cool mods that you guys get. Let me see. My Inquisitor. Oh, where's the hairstyle that I... nope, that wasn't it. I am trying to remember. It was a short hairstyle. That's what I'm trying to find. Oh, I think this was it. Yeah, this was my Inquisitor's hairstyle. Sort of. I mean, it was as close as it could be. But not sure I'm loving that, so we'll see if I can find something. I actually kind of like this one, so I might go with that. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. And color. Okay, I'm usually super basic and go with like black or brown, but I think we'll go with red this time. Why not? Okay. Back. I think I usually do. I'm not going to change this too much because I find it very hard to actually create my Inquisitor from Inquisition. So, all right, let's see. What is going to not make you look... You are not youthful. I usually go with some freckles. Yeah, I think we'll go with some freckles. Okay. Skin tone. And as somebody who does not wear makeup, like trying to figure out warm, neutral, and cool is always just really, really interesting for me. Okay. Yeah, Super Liz, I get that. Like, but I played so much Inquisition that I like really wanted to try and like get my Inquisitor right, and I discovered like I just couldn't. Alright, so the only thing that I try to do is try to give a fairly strong jaw. I don't think overbite. Some of this stuff is wild to me, like trying to figure out what it is. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm sorry, homemade Oreo milk tea. Okay, you have to tell me what that is because that sounds delicious. And how do I get it? Give her a chin. A little bit of height. And just a little more width. Ooh, that's not... That's what I was looking for. Okay. No. My Inquisitor had muscles. Okay. We're gonna go with blue. There we go. And I think... Yeah. Like I said, I'm not too... Alright. Oh yeah, my Inquisitor always has a scar, so... Let's see what we're gonna give. I think she got fairly messed up, so she's gonna get the 3 scar. Yes, send me the recipe, definitely. Alright. Hope you all enjoy my Inquisitor, so... let me see. Which one did I give?
I won't let this stand.
I think we're gonna do...
I won't let this. We need to move.
Yep, we're gonna do that one. Alright. Okay. And okay, so here's the thing. Listen, I know people love Solus. Solus is not my favorite. Not even when I played at Inquisition. So my girl that I romance is Josephine. So every time I romance Josephine. Alright, so... And I think we're going to have... The Inquisition was formally disbanded, because I think Llewellyn would absolutely do that. Oh yeah, love me some Josie. That is one of my favorites. Alright. So here's the thing. How much of an asshole am I going to be to Solus in this game? I'm pretty sure I'm going to vow to stop Solus. So... And I think that's because my Inquisitor was super irritated being an elf that Solus basically fucked them over. So... Alright. Yes. Now I'm reading this recipe for Oreo milk tea, and I feel the urge to want to make this as soon as I'm done streaming. So, thanks for that. Alright, let me check one more thing. Alright. Okay. We are going to get started, so... Summary... Grey Wardens. Alright, here we go. Yes, I am sure.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Nev Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Alright, we're gonna do the talk option.
It's not a demand. It's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar, but you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin, or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Nev Gallus.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you, too. No?
They won't listen to you. They can always listen to Bianca.
Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Okay. Yes, thank you for... I have worked very hard on my Rooks, so I appreciate that. And also, okay, Jordan, okay, so my game may be a little bigger than the overlay. Okay, so let me... I'm trying to remember how to do that. Oh, hold on, let me... Okay, hopefully that does that... Did that work? Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, if we need to adjust it on the break, we can do that. So, all right. So, I think my Rook is going to be a combo of sassy. Is going to be a combo of sassy and good because and if I ever play Mass Effect, you will see this. I am the most paragon of paragons. It pains me to pick a renegade choice in Mass Effect. So, but however, for Solus, I'll probably be kind of a little bit of an asshole. So, all right. So we will do... All right, here we go.
See, you say that. But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Man.
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
I love the art in
Should
this.
we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
So let me take a moment to appreciate how cool that looks. And now you understand why Dorian and Inquisition thought that, what was it? The Capital of Orlais was like quaint. And I know this art style is not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like it.
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
No, Varric.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go. Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solus.
Let me know how the, I didn't really adjust the graphics from when I used to play this on my TV, so please let me know if, like, it's too dark or I need to do some contrasting or anything.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Sorry, I'm gonna pause, and you said game audio could go up a little bit more. Let me do. I think that's about as loud as it can go right now. If it still needs to go up, let me see. I don't know if I could have turned it up anymore, but let me see. Was it the speech, Jordan, or was it the music? Okay.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
You're never better.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
We got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nevgalis? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep her quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demons, here they come.
Okay, it's been a while.
Get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Alright, I think I have to change some of my visual settings because it's a little... Oh, that's why I have it on fidelity. So, it's a beautiful game, but I think that's a little too high for me, so we're going to do performance mode. And I think it's still going to look good. And hopefully... Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, it's already running a little smoother. You have never adjusted. I know. I believe that, Winter, that you're like, you just turn things on and it works perfectly. Oh, and in case you're wondering about my romance, 100% Nev Gallos. So, I have romanced... I played this game multiple times, and I have romanced Nev, I've romanced Harding, I've romanced Valara, and I've romanced Tosh. And they all have, like, their, you know... could be, you know, very good, but, like, I don't know, man. I feel like Nev Gallos is like lesbian catnip. Like, we love ourselves an unapproachable woman who has a few relationship and commitment issues.
I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
Okay, and also, why does Nev never do that ice dome again? That could have been very helpful.
Venatory cultists. Hold it close. Reinforcements should be here.
I hate these assholes.
Oops.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Alright. I know, I'll try not to call you out. Sorry, Winter. Oh, shit.
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
We crossed the Grey Wardens a few years back. Got a lot of our people killed.
Yep, I was there.
Alright, I think...
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Okay, whoever decided to make the jump button and the collect button the same... No.
They're allies of Nev Gallos. Kill them all. Very dangerous. The Venatori owned
Who do I want to do this to? You.
streets. Venatori, take your revenge.
Oh, more?
Another barrier, but it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Right? Like, why? Why would you make that the same button? The gathering and the jump button? Because I look like an idiot jumping on top of things. Alright. About to meet my wife, so here we go.
Alright, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallos, our local expert. She's gonna help us find solace. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece.
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but she tends to think in straight lines.
There's nothing straight about my Rook. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. And also, how badass is that introduction to Nev? Like, I'd love it. Alright.
We came prepared for rescue. Looks like you were way ahead of us.
A rescue? You're sweet.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Citizens in the canon district must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, or whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us?
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Oh yeah, I break every single thing I can find. I am like, I will find every piece of gold and random ass shit I can. But also, Winter, that's a good proposal. Yes, Luke Gremlin, that's a good way.
Line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
Harding, do you need a boost to get on? Just saying. There is no box
There.
or barrel that is safe from me.
Solus too.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Right? Why is it smashing shaped? Just saying.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
And I love looking at this stuff. They did such a good job with, like, the murals, and then when you finally know the story, to be able to know what the murals actually, like, you know, the story they tell, it's very cool.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think?
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
It's so much worse than just binding dragons. Is that it? Okay.
Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf Fen'Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Chuckles.
Yes, I'm sure he really appreciated that. Oh, come on.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
All right. I really don't understand the hate this game got, because as somebody who has been a fan of Dragon Age since it first came out, the original Origins, I like all the games. They all have different things that I like about them, and it really frustrated me to see how much this game got shit on, because I liked it. I thought it was a good game. Are there things I would have changed about it? Yeah. But I think from everything we've heard about the development and the rush and everything, I think they did a really good job. And I really appreciate the care and effort they went into, like, Tasha's storyline and, like, being able to use, like, different pronouns and be non-binary, and just how you don't get to do that in many games.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
All right, here we go. I'm sure this will be perfectly fine, and it's going to take us somewhere like Disney World.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
And I thought the demons were bad.
Yeah. Liz, I agree with
Fate's a
you.
mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
You were never gonna... I mean, no game, I think, ever, you know, makes everyone happy. You know, there are people who didn't like Dragon Age 2 and complained about it. There are people who didn't like Inquisition and complained about it.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
But the vitriol that I saw towards this game, and a lot of it was like the stupid, oh man, you went woke and have non-binary people, and it was just such bullshit.
tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left light. Might want to hurry.
Calm down, Nev. I am hurrying as fast as I can.
Almost there.
Just the fighting and the animations are so smooth. Even when I played on Fidelity on my TV, where there was a little less lag, it still, like, felt very smooth. Have you considered loot? Right? Like, priorities, people. Solus tearing open the veil, 7 pieces of gold. I think we know what's more important, and it's the 7 pieces of gold.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Yeah, just like looking at all the background stuff, it's so pretty. Okay, which way am I going? This way. Do. All right, this is the big test on can I play?
Move quickly.
Oh. Oh.
Watch the lightning.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm trying to watch for the lightning. Ugh. I gotta work on my timings. For blocking.
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Ooh, thank you, Nev, for freezing him.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right, I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option to help him justify changing his
Oh,
mind.
Varric. Alright. Typically I pick this is a mistake, but I think I'm going to do the encouraging thing right now, so... Pandora, what's your heart? Varric? Or Solus?
We've got your back. If
Yeah.
anyone can get through to
It's 100% who Varric is, though. He will sell you another option.
Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me,
Okay.
he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Take care of the team for me.
That line hits a little bit harder. Thanks, Liz. Yeah, please feel free to lurk.
I'm not interrupting.
All right, let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
Better talk fast. Can't hold these demons up forever.
Right, Pandora? Like...
inflicted upon this world, it must be healed.
By drowning
Oh,
the world
Solus.
in demons.
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Yeah, you knew as soon as Bianca was destroyed, it was real.
We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky.
Same,
Interrupting the
Pandora,
ritual of this
same.
scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Alright, so the question is, when did you figure out about Varric? Because it took me about halfway through the game before I figured something was up. Alright, so for this, just for the angst, I gotta go with Nev following me. Oh god, you're... Alright, Winter, tell me. Okay, so... Give me your theory on when you figured it out. Alright. Nev is gonna come with me.
Let's go, Nev. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
Alright. Because, yeah, let's talk about this. Alright, so Pandora, as soon as he woke up, I was happy but never relieved. I started saying that he couldn't be completely fine, especially thinking it was not a normal dagger. Yes, and the fact he turned over on, like, the side of his body to sleep that was hurt, and I'm like, no, nobody does that. Oh, Winter, you predicted it months before. Oh, I remember watching that, Pandora. Yeah, you were not happy when you found that out. Winter, why did you think that that was going to be the twist? Because that's what I'd be interested in. Because I figured it out about halfway through the game when I realized everyone was moving around and talking to each other and nobody was ever in. When nobody was ever in the room, nobody was ever talking to Varric. And then I started watching some of the cutscenes a little bit more where they were all gathered and nobody ever actually spoke to Varric. It was the party conversation scenes for you. They reminded you of The Sixth Sense. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly. Like... Oh, that's a good... Yeah, Jordan, that makes sense. So, when Harding was recovering, but Varric wasn't, and she seemed to get better. Well, he's... Yeah, because he never seemed to get better. That was not good. Like, oh, he's not getting any better. Pandora, just trying to lie to yourself, full denial mode. Girl, I get it. I get it. Like, nobody wanted that to be for Varric. And it makes watching like, when you replay it, it makes it so much more obvious when you are like, oh, yeah, there's something not right. It was very Sixth Sense, too. I agree with you on that, Winter. So... Oh, Pandora. Yeah, I will say, definitely it was really, yeah. I mean, I loved him in Dragon Age 2, and I loved him in Inquisition, so... Oh, that's smart, Winter, that they'd use his loss as the hook for the players, and they'd twist the knife by making us team up with Solus against even bigger threats. Yeah, they didn't do it quite like that, but that was a good theory, so good for you for figuring that out. All right, let's go hurt Nev and see Varric get just a scratch on him, because that's exactly what happens, right? Just a scratch. All right, here we go. Oh, actually, I'm going to save the game because... Edit. I'm that person who also saves all the romance stuff, so I split it between story and romance saves. Don't judge me. Alright. Oh, just a girl wanted to smooch a dwarf. I mean, you could smooch Harding. She's a dwarf. Oh, thank you for yes. I sometimes will 100% forget to save, and then all of a sudden I've lost 5 hours of gameplay. So... Somebody I saw was able to pull out what Solus and Varric are actually saying. I need to find that, because it was actually really interesting. Like, they pulled out the audio files from that.
This is it.
Yeah, thanks, Pandora. I think I saw it on, like, a Tumblr post.
Tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but it isn't falling. We need to push it. Right. Together. Now.
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Ugh. It's just a scratch, Pandora. Just a scratch.
Barry! Derek! Derek! No. Nev!
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Let's go. This way.
This way.